All right.
There we
We're there.
go.
We're live. We're live. We're live. I got any food in my beard there?
Oh wow,
I
probably
was
should
I
have
was
checked
munching
that
on
before.
I was munching on a chicken wing before before I came in
Chicken
here.
wing,
Yeah. I was having a little
hot dog
pre-dinner
and
snack.
bologna, chicken and
Pre-dinner snack.
macaroni.
Yeah. Chicken and macaroni. What is
It's a
that?
song. It's a
What is that? I
song.
ain't never heard that
Chicken
song.
wing, chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and
I have
macaroni.
no
Chilling
idea
with my
what you're
homies.
talking about. I had never heard that
It's a
before.
little song that Avery and our niece Kinsey, her cousin, they came up with, and they sing that back and forth, and they taught it to her, and they love it.
You crazy.
The chicken and macaroni song.
Chicken and macaroni. Kind of
It starts
kind of
off
songs
with
you
chicken
teaching our
wing,
children.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna.
Howdy
Hi,
doody,
guys.
guys. How are y'all?
We're just goofing off.
We got our internet back.
Yeah,
As y'all can see, we're here.
yeah.
Got
We're
it back
live. We're
today.
We're okay.
So late this afternoon, our internet came back on. Thank heavens. I apologize. We did not get a video out Friday because our internet has been spotty ever since the tornado rolled through.
Yeah, it's been hit and
So-
miss, guys, but we're trying to get those.
Yeah,
videos
we're
out
trying to
y'all.
get it
Trying
up.
to keep it rolling.
Unfortunately, we don't have great cell phone signal out here, so
It's decent.
it's
decent.
okay, but it's not good for like uploading a video, right? So
Mm.
there's no way we can upload a video that way. So how are y'all all doing out there? I hope all of you that live anywhere where the storm hit
Yeah.
were safe.
Is everybody okay? I know
yeah.
it's been a weird year for weather. I know
It has
it's been the
been.
roughest and strangest thing that anybody's ever
Mhm.
been through.
Yeah,
in a long
it
time,
is.
but
We're all
hanging in
okay
there.
here. We didn't have any issues here.
no, we're good.
The
we're good.
closest tornado to us was, I guess, would be there was one that went through just south of Greensboro, Alabama, and that's about I want to say that's about 40 minutes north of us.
Mhm.
So that was the closest one to us. They had talked about one going through just right down the road from us, but it never actually touched down.
Yeah, it was
I don't
close.
think so.
Close.
That
Enough
we're
to,
grateful for that.
Yeah,
you know?
enough to make us think on some things. So enough to make
Yep.
us consider things like
Oh yeah.
shelter and game plan, emergency plan,
Mhm.
and like stuff starts going through your head. Okay, we need to think about these things.
Yep. So we have a plan in place already for when those types of storms come through.
Mhm.
We currently shelter in the bathroom. That's really going to be the strongest point in our house. So that's
Right.
where we've been sheltering. But y'all, Selma is just it's
Poor
devastated.
Selma.
Yeah, and not just Selma. There's other areas in the state too, and even over in Georgia, I heard they had a bad one over there too. But Selma, Selma's about an hour north of us, and y'all, it's bad. It's just bad up there.
Yeah.
Keep all those folks in your thoughts and your prayers. I can't even imagine. Like that's
Mhm.
crazy to me. Like the worst that we've ever, I think the worst storm related stuff I've ever experienced. You were there for Katrina, but for me the worst was Ida a few years back.
Yeah.
But
that was rough too.
yeah, it wasn't
But-
too bad. It was no thing.
And
It
we've
was
been
okay.
blessed all of our life. We've never had
Mhm.
anything like tragic happen. Never just completely lost our house and land
Yeah.
or anything, and just never had horrible damage. Yeah, living through Katrina was rough, but I can honestly say that every single time we've just been blessed, and you get stronger for it. Maybe people don't see that now. You don't see it in the rough times, but it does help you learn. You adapt, and it makes you
Yeah,
a
but,
stronger person
I mean,
for it. And
I don't know. I can't
the recovery
imagine.
is hard though. Yeah, the recovery is,
Yeah,
is rough.
I don't know if it's Nick or Zoe on, but they worked over there this weekend. Yeah. Y'all, it's rough. It's definitely rough. If you guys have the opportunity to volunteer and you're local around these areas, definitely I encourage
Mhm.
y'all to do so. Now, I had to go up to Tuscaloosa for a doctor appointment on Friday, the day after these storms rolled through.
Mhm.
I had to go up there because the doctors are saying that I'm having pain in my thumb because of carpal tunnel. So they got me this funky little brace that I'm supposed to be wearing. So, but they made me drive all the way up there so they could give it to me instead of just mailing it to me. But that's neither here nor there. I had to drive up to Tuscaloosa, and when I drove up there, I drove past where that tornado just south of Greensboro crossed over the highway.
Yeah, you got to see some of it.
And y'all, there was, and this is really what was kind of a wake-up call for us. It was just flat. The two houses that were right there on the side of the road where I was driving past were just gone. And they weren't mobile homes, y'all. They were houses, like just normal, well-built houses. And they were just gone, just flat. And there was no interior room left standing, no nothing. Yeah. It was just gone.
Yeah, there was no, it was like flattened. Like there was, there is no safe place. You know, you're just like, that's something.
I don't even know how you, I don't know if the folks there just left or weren't there or somehow managed to survive, but
I don't see how I can't
imagine.
Or pets. I just, and I can't picture that just standing outside this area. Looks like a bomb blew up, and it looks like, you know, there's nothing left.
Yeah, and it's crazy, right? Because the tornado picks all that stuff up into the air, and it just like blows it over miles and miles and miles, and debris just rains down everywhere.
Your car might be half a mile down the road or something like.
Yeah, it's
Where do
insane.
You even start? Where do you even start?
Yeah, so right after I rolled by there, I called Angie on the phone, and I was like, you know, we have to get more serious about this, and we have to make a storm shelter priority above infrastructure, above everything, because things can be replaced, but people can't. And if we lose members of our family because we didn't prioritize that, shame on us.
Yeah.
Shame on us. You know, if we have the ability to, then we need to prioritize that. And we're going to.
As much as I love, you know, my new home, and it would be horrible to lose it. And I Lord knows I love all my animals, and that would be devastating to lose them. It's just, you know, you grab your family and get in the shelter. You know, everything else, it can be replaced. It's all replaceable. It really is. Like, it's just, it's not worth your life.
Yeah. So we're going to prioritize that and start setting aside the funds needed for that, because that's got to take precedence over everything else. It just does. It was crazy. I don't know what I expected to see from a tornado, but it was pretty real. It was pretty nice. And I didn't even drive through Selma. I just drove through that one spot where a tornado, and it was that tornado that went through that spot that I drove past was only an EF2. So the Selma one, I believe, was EF3. And can you imagine a 4 or a 5? Like,
right. Yeah. Jason on Cog Hill was saying that Selma's their hometown, him and Brooke, you know, they grew up there. So he said driving back through it, he said he didn't even recognize it. He couldn't even recognize his own hometown. And I said, that's exactly how I felt. That was a good way to describe it. Like right after Katrina and some other hurricanes and Ida, I got to see my hometown through Ida and everything. It's just like, you don't even recognize the place anymore. Like it tears up so much. It's just, and I was born and raised there. I didn't recognize the place. So it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what to say about it. But on happier news, I know that's all rough news. And
happier stuff.
Let's get on to happier stuff. Did you want to show them what I already made or what I'm currently making?
Well, show them what you're currently making, and then I'll show them what you finished.
Right. So this, I know it probably looks weird. I know you probably don't know what y'all are looking at. It's for those of you that
I don't either.
Sorry, for those of you that knit, this is double pointed needles, so it knits in a circle, and you can like do circular needles and knit in the round, but you can also do it on DPNs, double pointed needles. Well, this is a baby outfit that I'm making, so I'm using this lovely. It's multicolored and it's so pretty. It's variegated, So soft and variegated multicolor. So it's going to come out with a nice look when it's all flat worked and finished and everything. But this is a boy baby outfit. So I finished my.
What's it going to be? Is it like a onesie or what is it?
So this is going to be, let me see. I have a picture. I actually have a picture.
Ooh, I like pictures.
Yeah. So I don't have to describe it. I have a picture. So it's going to be that, but in the color that I have picked out. So it's
wow. So not a onesie, kind of like more like a romper.
Yeah, more like a jumper. Yeah. It's got legs and it's got little straps and the little different pattern at the top, button finish. And yeah, it's going to be cute. And it's got the little cuffs on the legs, on the ankles. And I just thought this was adorable. And it looks soft and it looks mobile. It looks like wiggly so the baby can wiggle in it. And it's very free moving, So yeah.
Nice.
So I picked out this color, but it's going to be that. And I finished my little girl outfit that I'm not happy with. I'm okay with it.
I think it looks cool.
I don't know that I'll use this pattern again, but it's cute.
I think it's cute.
So, it's a sleeveless outfit for it's a toddler girl.
Like a romper. Same type of thing.
Romper,
just kind of similar to what you're making now.
Yeah, 2 to 3 year old. It's the pattern is really light and kind of airy.
Like summer.
And I don't want to say see-through, but it's got the holes in the pattern for summer, for like spring or summer for the
or winter. Like they could put like a onesie on the toddler or a shirt.
Right? You could put a long sleeve and some socks and boots on and everything and wear it for winter. But it's like and it's got the little buttons. It buttons up in the back at the neck and everything. So pink and white, and it's a little jumper romper outfit for a 2 to 3 year old girl.
Yeah.
But this is going to be for a 6 to 9 month old baby boy is the one I'm making this for. And I just want this pattern to come out more satisfying than that one. For some reason, I'm not happy with the girl outfit. I'm not satisfied.
So you're just going to try again with a different pattern.
Try again. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and not to go back to the shelter thing, I was going to mention to y'all most of y'all probably saw my post if you're on Facebook. If you're not if you're over on YouTube, the people we're going to get our shelter from is Safe. It's a company called Safety Shelter. It's the same folks that Jason and them got their shelter from. Yes. So I called them on Friday after I got off the phone with Angie and had them send over a quote and exactly what they need me to do, because we'll have to do a little concrete work before they bring it. But that's the company we're going to do. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's cute.
You guys. Thank
you. If you like Angie's always critical of her knitting. But
my harshest critic.
They're always good.
Harshest critic. I know.
You are. They're always good. You always do a great job. What do you do with the outfits you make?
I give them. I gift them. Like I don't think I own a single thing that I have made so far. Like everything I make goes to other people. I don't think I kept anything that I have
scarves
made.
Or anything.
I haven't even kept a scarf I made. Like I don't keep them.
You need to do a U project.
I make them, and then I think the blanket. I've been working on this blanket for like 6 to 9 months, and
I wouldn't say you've been working on it. I've been 6 months. You've been every now and then you'll work on it a little bit.
Dawdling on this blanket, but I'm gonna get it finished this year. I'm gonna get it finished, and I think the blanket I'm gonna keep as like a showpiece, as like my first blanket completed with patterns in it, and I'll show it to y'all, of course. But it's gonna be my first multicolored blanket that I'm gonna keep. But everything I knit so far, I give it to whoever I think it belongs to. Yep. I gift them.
I think you need to do a sweater for you or something, like a sweater project.
I've been trying to come up with a shawl idea for me or a cardigan. I've been thinking on it because I think
you would like to do a U project. I think that would be good.
So the problem with living in the South in this hot climate, you only get to wear winter things and like warm things and snug up things. You only get to wear the warm clothes for maybe 2 months out of the year, and the rest of the year it's too hot. So all these sweaters that I would make, all these scarves and mittens, I would never wear them because I live in the South. I would never get to wear them. I run hot and I'm always hot and I'm like never cold. So I have to make myself wear warm things. So if I made myself a bunch of warm things, they would sit in my closet and they would never see the light of day. So
Yep.
Jamie and Lester's dog Christmas had their puppies.
Yeah. So Jamie Lester, they had they didn't, but their dog Christmas had puppies.
I did see that.
What do you think is the first thing Angie told me when she saw they had the puppies? What do you think the first thing she told me was, y'all? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm sure y'all can guess. Miss Jackie,
you know.
How close were y'all to the tornadoes that rolled through? I need to look up. I don't really honestly know where. I know that y'all live in Montevello, but I don't really know where that is. So I need to look that up. How close were the tornadoes to y'all?
They all said she wants one, I want one, she wants one.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding,
ding. Yep.
And he said, "Oh, I'm so glad they're so far away and you can't get your hands on these puppies." I said, "I can make one phone call one phone call, I bet you I'd have a puppy.
Do not need a phone. We do not need a puppy.
Sarah's looking at me and she says, "I want one." Sarah's like,
yeah. Sarah got the genetic. I want all the stray animals gene.
She wants all the cute baby animals.
Now I will admit they are cute puppies, but we don't need any. Puppy, right? But we don't eat. They don't
stay puppies. They don't stay puppies.
No, they don't. They don't. And puppies are rough, y'all. Like, so for me, we've done puppies. Yeah, several times, and it's the worst. Like, they're so cute, but dang,
the work is hard.
It's like a baby.
It's like you just had a baby. Yeah,
you gotta potty train them, and you gotta do all this work for them. I just want a grown puppy that's already abandoned at the shelter. We just go get a grown puppy if we want a puppy.
And that's the only thing that stops me from going out and like getting a puppy. Now, if I see an abandoned puppy on the road, of course I'm gonna take it in. We're gonna have a puppy. But I'm not.
Okay, pause for a second. Y'all, if she saw a puppy that she claimed was abandoned out in front of someone's house in their yard, she would stop and grab it.
Steal a puppy out of someone's yard.
She'd be like, "Oh, I'm sure it's not theirs. Let me just grab that puppy real quick. I don't want it to suffer."
No. I'm not that bad. But I don't actively go get puppies from the pound or something because I know how much work they are. It always comes to my mind that that's just like having a baby and starting over. I think of that all the time.
I crochet 2 Afghan for my two high school children. Same pattern, different colors. That's cool.
That's a great idea.
That's really cool. You know, Lily, she's been crocheting up a storm lately. She just got done. She just got done with a sweater thing for her. I should have her come show it off. There's like a gnat or something flying around my face.
Something trying to get you.
Yeah, I just think I smell sweet or something. Do I smell sweet, baby?
You do.
Always smell sweet. That's so sweet of you. That's not true, but
you smell like food or cooking. Oh, there it is. There's some.
Yeah, see, now it's around you.
Yeah, the dog Santa, the boy at the gas station is the dad of the pups, and they're trying to catch it. Yeah.
Oh. So they'll have 2.
If they can catch
2 dogs and puppies.
And all the puppies.
Whew, it's a lot of dogs.
And my sister is still trying to seal the deal on our
piglet. Yeah. We don't need any of that. You know what we need?
Until her piglets are weaned, though.
You know what we need? We need an LGD. That's what we need. Once we get fencing up, we need an LGD.
If we're talking about needs and not wants, we need LGD.
Yep. An LGD. That's I think what I'd like to get is a Anatolian Shepherd. There's lots, Great Pyrenees are abundant around here for some reason, but y'all, I just can't get.
It's not a bad choice.
No, it's not, but I just can't get over all the fur in the summer. I know people say that all that thick fur insulates them from the heat, but y'all, if I had that much fur on, I'd be dying in the heat here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, so an LGD is a livestock guardian dog. Yeah. So
these are very certain particular breeds of dogs that are bred for one specific purpose, and that's for guarding livestock. And it is in their very nature and their instinct to guard livestock. Just like collies and blue heelers are herders, and that's their natural instinct is to go out and round up animals, and they'll start circling and herding on their own because that's what they're bred to do, and they just naturally do it. An LGD will naturally just pick its herd that it grew up with, and it will guard, and it will protect them from any predator.
Yep. So Great Pyrenees, Anatolian Shepherds. I think Mastiffs were originally used for that purpose.
I think they were.
Anatolian Shepherds are great, but need a lot of training. They do need a lot of training. I have read that it takes them a while, but once they're good and once they're set, they're good to go.
Can't get it. There it goes.
Yep, there you go. You got it.
LGD is a necessity.
Yeah.
Never knew until we had one. Our Pyrenees is amazing, but our Anatolian Shepherd Roscoe was great too.
Yep. So that's kind of animal wise. That's one of the next things on our list that we need to get. Get a donkey. They are great. I've heard donkeys are good. Honestly,
I've heard both ways.
I do want, not just for guarding, but I want a donkey, just to get a donkey at some point. I just would like to have it, right? I kind of want to, you know how people, they build these like flocks of chickens to get like all these different color eggs, right?
Basket, yeah, the rainbow
so
basket of eggs.
My goal on our homestead
boy,
is to build the sounds of our farm, right? All these different sounds. Yes, Miss Vanessa. Yes, exactly. I love the hee-haw.
Yeah.
It's to build all the different sounds on the farm, right?
Yeah.
So that's my goal. Kind of like the basket of eggs.
Even the peacock sound?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if I can get over them eating the garden. I'm going to have to talk to Jason about how he's going to keep those peacocks out of his garden.
That's what I'm saying. How do you keep a peacock out of anything?
Over at the COG 40, it was over the COG 40, it was a little bit different in that he had the flags up over the, hold on, y'all. I'm just turning my phone here on Do Not Disturb. So it pops up notices up on the laptop as well. So I just put it on Do Not Disturb. But
I heard stories that were told to me by some old farmers that have been doing that for their whole life. And they said, because we were talking about LGDs, me and him, and he said, I've tried everything else, and everybody always told me, oh, put some donkeys out there, or put some alpacas, or put this or that, and they'll guard, guard geese or whatever, they'll guard. He said, my flock of sheep, I had them out there with a bunch of donkeys, bunch of alpaca, all these other animals they said we're going to guard. And he said I think it was wolves came. It was some sort of predator had come.
And coyotes.
And he said, every one of my sheep dead, the whole flock dead. And he said, I'm looking around for the donkeys and the alpaca, and they're hiding in the barn. They took off and ran. He said, so I had a lot of donkeys and alpaca and no sheep because they do not fight. So while these other animals that they say will scare off predators and stuff, they may be a little bit of a deterrent, but when it comes down to it, they're not going to fight. And I'm looking for an animal that's going to fight the wolf and fight back and fight the coyote. I'm looking for something with teeth and something aggressive,
But what about like donkey? You remember Dan when we went over to Lester's? Donkey Dan? Yeah. He was cute.
Yeah. And I want to have a donkey. I do. I want to have all these animals, and I want to, I'm with him. I want to have the multi-mix of all the different kinds of creatures, but we do need something to protect these creatures. So definitely LGD.
Miss Brenda makes blankets for all her kids and grandkids. She says she's critical about her knitting too. Almost done with another blanket. You make beautiful stuff. You do make beautiful stuff.
Thank you.
You do. You'd be done. If you had worked on that blanket nonstop,
I know,
and not on all these other projects, you'd be done with that.
I know.
But you know what's funny about that? For so many years, y'all, she has given me a hard time about all the projects around the house that I start.
He does.
And then I don't end up finishing.
I know. Meat kettle.
And now you look at her knitting bag, and there's some unfinished projects hanging around in there.
Curse of a knitter or a crocheter. Anybody out there that knits or crochets? Am I right, y'all? We start a million projects, and we plan to finish them. We may or may not get around to them. We just we start the next project. Oh, I saw this nice yarn, and we cast it on and start it again. You got like too many irons in the fire, and you got to finish them.
Look, so DJ does have a herd of mini donkeys, but y'all, every time I watch Arms channel, I'm gonna tell you, it looks like they're watching out for those donkeys. Like it looks like they're trying to not get kicked every time. I swear, every time I look. But when I went out to Lester's, they're like loving on you, and obviously you have to be safe, but
and her donkeys are sweet too. But there's just so many of them, you might get sideswiped or kicked. I mean, know, but you gotta watch your back; they get rowdy.
Out of Lester's, it seemed like all his full size donkeys were really sweet.
But you gotta raise them that way.
You gotta make them that way. I don't know. I'm sure DJ. I'm sure she snuggles on those donkeys. She makes them sweet, but
that's why they're not like aggressive donkeys. But when you got so many of them. Like she has a lot of mini donkeys, and
I guess
when you're up in the middle of it, especially when you got food or something, you might get run over. So I'm just saying,
might get run over. We might get run over by the goats if we got food. So, speaking of goats, How are the goats? The goats are well, no kids yet. You
Somebody
guys
said House Henry earlier.
yeah, you guys you'll see the goats when they have their kids. We will make sure and have that up, hopefully on a live cam if we can catch it.
That on film, yeah.
But Henry specifically, he's doing better. His swelling has gone down some. It's still got a little bit of swelling, and he's still limping and not walking on the leg.
Yeah.
We
acting normal, just not putting any weight on that leg.
Unfortunately, we can't call the vet because the vet we used was in Selma. We tried to call, but you can't get through to them. And honestly, they're probably so busy that their least concern is going to be our goat.
If their building is still standing, they're just not taking calls right now. They're unavailable to be reached. So we're gonna have to go a different route.
Yep.
Maybe take him in to see a different vet, or maybe we can just get some. We were thinking about tomorrow going to get some things to help him out. We were gonna
we'll go get some things to help him out. Yep.
We're gonna treat his leg and try to get that swelling down and see if he'll actually walk on it in a few days.
Yep. But he's acting normal, as normal as he can on 3 legs. He's actually getting around just about normal.
Yeah.
And he's been eating and drinking and it's not like it's hot or anything to the touch anymore. And the swelling has started to go down. So it may just be a matter of his body needs a little bit more time to heal. The vet, when we did go up there, did say it could take a while for it to fully heal. So we're just gonna we're gonna see. We may try to support it a little bit.
And
but
if he'll let me, if he'll let me, I don't know if he'll tolerate it, but if he'll let me do any sort of like cleaning on the wound, if I can even get up under him to like see the wound and find it and do something.
It's on the back side of his knee, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's kind of like underarm, I guess. I don't.
Oh, okay.
But it's like
I gotcha.
It's hidden up in there, but I'm gonna try to get to it and see if I can clean it. Wash it out or something, and then we're gonna bandage that knee and see what we can do.
Yeah, so we'll see, and then we have more antibiotics if he needs it, because we keep that stuff on hand anyway. So we can give him more antibiotics if he needs it, if it looks like it's still infected or if it's draining or something like that. So so don't worry, Henry's gonna be good. He's still on the mend, but he's going to be okay. A-okay. He'll be back chasing Marshmallow around in no time. Though I'm sure it's been a good little break probably for Marshmallow.
Like
Marshmallow's enjoyed it. Yeah, Marshmallow's loved it. He's like, oh, 3 legs, I can get away from you.
Yay, you're not chasing me. You're slow.
How far are we from Auburn? Good bit. They do have awesome vets over there. I don't know the exact mileage, but we're a good ways from Auburn. But if we had to go there, we would. They do have a great program there. They're like top of the line. They're top notch over there. They're really, really good. See if you put a hot compress on it, and it'll be tough to do. Yeah, that would be tough. Getting a hot compress on there would be good. We're even worried about when we wrap it, if he'll chew on it. So that's kind of my main concern about it, is wrapping it to kind of give him some support, just in case there is like a hairline fracture or something in there. But I think he's gonna just gnaw it right off.
Yeah, and I haven't even seen him like test any weight on it. Like he won't even put it on the ground. He won't even touch it to the ground.
Yep, he won't. But we'll see.
We're gonna try some things.
Yep, we're gonna try some things. We're gonna make sure he gets better. He's gonna be okay.
Where did you find this soda? Because I thought we were out of sodas.
That would be giving away secrets of mine.
You were hiding it.
I have to hide sodas so that, when you need one, you need one. In case of emergency. Yeah, the kids can't just drink them all.
My wife's coming off the rails. I got an emergency. So,
so I don't drink these ones, but I do hide them so that when they're needed, Angie doesn't drink a lot of soda, but when they're needed, they're needed. So
I appreciate it.
Sometimes she just needs a little bit of caffeine.
I was like, I was sure we were out of sodas, and you just magically popped up with the soda.
Yeah, and look, if I tell her, even though I hide them for her, if I tell her where the stash is, then that defeats the purpose. She's just gonna go run and get it. But
So-
now
so this
I
is-
get to be the
I was
hero.
about to say this makes you the
Yeah.
hero. You get all the brownie points. I
Yeah,
see
that's
what you're
right.
doing. I see
That's
what
right.
you're doing. Yeah.
That's right. I think it's a good plan. You don't like?
Wait, should I do the same thing with Swiss cake rolls?
Nope. Nope. You should not. I'll tell you what. I'll just start tearing into everywhere trying to find them.
So it doesn't work both ways.
Nope. Or the ice cream. Nope. 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 And you can't hide my bubbly water
Oh,
because
no.
it's in
Where
it's
would
in
I
the
hide
fridge.
that?
Yeah, you can't hide it. So,
Mm.
all right. Seaweed. I've never heard of that. Seaweed wraps have healing to it. Huh.
Okay.
Interesting. I had never heard of that. Never heard of that. You know, should we show them? See if Lily wants to show them her project.
Yeah.
Lily,
That's cool because
you want to show
This
them your
girl-
project?
she whipped this up in like how many days?
I don't know.
Just a
She'll
few
talk about
days.
it when she gets here.
Whipped
Yeah.
this thing up real
She's
fast.
bringing it
She's so
over.
much faster than I am. Her crochet is like when I'm just like slow,
Yeah.
slow knitting. It's relaxing.
Have you? Not that long, like a week or so, huh?
No, it's been like 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay.
Mhm. Here, stick your glasses on right, goofball. All right. Yeah, so here's the sweater she made.
She made
Here, watch out so
this.
Lily can show.
Crocheted this thing, just whipped it right
Come
up.
You want
It's
to tell
a
them how
little-
long you worked on it? And
I think I've been working on it about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yep.
puffy
So it's got,
sleeve,
like,
cropped off, crop top,
70
puffy
style
sleeve.
puff
Yeah.
sleeves
Yeah.
and
I love
And
it. It's so cute.
I put a waistband in the bottom. so-
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So
So
it
it kinda
looks
stays.
like it would be
Yeah.
crop top type of thing, but it
Mhm.
really isn't. When she puts it on, it's not. And
It
we
hangs-
don't.
It hangs right
There's
over,
no
yeah.
crop top nothing in this house, y'all. So if it's a crop something, there better be something underneath it here. Like we ain't we don't do no
Undershirt.
crop top stuff here. So yeah. So she knows when she makes stuff that it has to be the right length.
Good job,
It's
honey.
Yep. But
It's
yeah,
comfy,
yeah.
it's soft.
it's cute. I like it. It's cute. Yep.
job,
And it is
honey.
soft. It is. Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, she'd like
Now
you know,
making a hat to match it.
Making a
Of
hat
course,
to
'cause
match
of
it.
course,
That's cool.
of course.
Yep. That's awesome. Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
Dad,
What's up?
tell him what I beat you at.
What you beat? I don't know what you're talking about. What you
Oh,
talking about?
you do.
You know, I think you need to go clean your
You
room.
do
You gotta go
too.
clean your room, bud. It's time to go clean your room.
No.
It's actually midnight.
No, I think you gotta go clean your room.
It's not midnight. but
Dad.
yeah.
So,
He's silly.
Miles decided he wanted to have a dance battle with
He
me.
said, show me what you got. Dad. Show me what you
Mhm.
got.
Actually,
And he
first
tried.
it was you that wanted it,
He did.
and I beat you.
Oh.
And then I beat you again today.
Hey, I think you need to go. It's time to go clean your room. You forgot to do something. You forgot that over there. You need to go get it. You can't be giving away all these secrets.
No, you challenged him, Daddy. I told you don't throw that gauntlet down. He will take that serious. Don't throw it
Yeah,
down.
he did. He did. He was dancing. He was dancing up the storm today and yesterday. Yep, weren't you?
Mhm.
You want to show them some of your moves? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Did we lose internet?
I don't know. We lost something. It
Oh,
froze.
can y'all see us? Are y'all still with us? Let us know if you can see us. Our screen froze. It went black.
Uh-oh.
You can't see anything. Uh-oh. Stand
Yeah,
by.
our internet, I think, is